Okay. Vita. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that tick.
What's the deal, baby? You already know it is the big boss hog. Boss dog can't poke through the door. Here to talk this. Box of your boy put it to the gym real quick. Man, Tszyu, man, he done grew on me, man. For real, pause, no diddy. You know what I mean? He didn't, his star power has grown. You know what I'm saying? And I got to give him his respect. You know what I mean? If he's able to be victorious in this fight against Fundora, which I predict he will, sky's the limit for him. There's a lot of big fights on the horizon. You know, you got the Spence fight, which is a big fight for him. You know, I saw some bud buddies, they were upset. How's that a big fight and not Crawford's not a big fight? Because Crawford can't sell. Spence sell, bro. Crawford can't sell unless he in Omaha, Nebraska. That's what it is. You know what I mean? Like I say, Crawford's a fighter who, he's a fighter that can fight. He can fight his tail off, but he can't sell. You know, Spence can fight and sell. There's a difference. You know what I mean? So, if Tszyu gets an Spence fight, or he picks Spence because he's a champion. If he picks Spence, then he'll make a lot of revenue for that fight, right? If he fights Crawford, he'll get a lot. So here's the thing. If he fights Spence, he gets revenue and respect, right? As far as if he fights and beats Spence. He fights and beats Crawford, he'll get a lot of respect. I don't think he'll make a lot of money in that fight, but he'll get a lot of respect for beating Crawford. You know what I mean? So it's like Errol, he gets paid and the respect. Crawford, he just gets respect. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Errol is still a bigger draw. I mean, think about it. Who are the fighters that the Bud Buddies always talk about? Spence. They bring that nigga up every chance they get. Well, I beat Spence. Spence retired. Spence suck. Spence. and let me tell you something. Y'all said Spence was retiring and Spence is done. The nigga said he finna fight. He just said, hey, man. Well, he didn't say he finna fight. He said he wants to fight Tszyu. Now, Tszyu had a funny comeback, and I like what he said. He said that, when the reporter brought up, hey, Spence said he coming to your fight, and he wants the winner. Tszyu said, he's awake. I thought that was good. I said, okay, the boy got a jokey joke. He got a little jokey joke. I see that. You know what I'm saying? So I respected that. That's okay. He got jokes. He could tell jokes. I like that. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, Tszyu, man, he got the he the guy right now, 154. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. Pause. He the head honcho. He the person that, everybody's seeking after to get opportunity from at that new weight class. You know what I'm saying? Charlo got stripped all his belts. We don't know what Charlo gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And if I was Charlo, I'd go to 160, bro. That's just me. I look to go to 160. You know what I mean? I'll move out the weight class. That's just me. But I think but to get back on topic with Tszyu, there's a lot of big fights. Like I say, he's the number 154 pounder right now. Since Charlo, been stripped of all his belts, and Charlo kind of been laid off in the cut. I think that Tszyu is the guy, and if he's able to be victorious against Fundora, then the sky's the limit for him. You know what I mean? But the facts are the facts. And I don't think Tszyu ducking Crawford. I'm hearing people talking about he's ducking Crawford if he pick Spence. Not necessarily. Like I told you, if he fight Spence, it's mainly for the money and respect. He fights Spence, he beats Spence, he gets the money and the respect. He fights Crawford, he beats Crawford, he just gonna get the respect. He's not gonna make that much coin fighting Crawford because Crawford is not a big draw. He don't sell like that. The only time Crawford sells is when he's in Omaha, Nebraska, when he's at home. He can't sell nowhere else. He can't come to Texas and sell. He can't go to California. He can't go to New York and sell. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. He only sells in Omaha, Nebraska. That's the only place where that man can go and sell out the arena. That's it. You know what I mean? But that don't mean he a bad person. He a bad fighter. He's a great fighter. The nigga can fight. He beat the #1 welterweight and made it look easy. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we gotta keep it funky. You know, at the end of the day, like the facts are the facts. He don't sell like that. You know what I'm saying? But if Tim fight Terrence Crawford, it's gonna be more for a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if Tim fight Errol, it's a little bit of both. It's respect and, hey, I get paid. You know what I'm saying? So if I was Tim, I'll fight Terrence Crawford. If I was Tim, I'll fight Terrence Crawford. Not gonna lie to you. And here's why. Terrence Crawford's coming off the best win of his career, right? It has ascended him as far as star power, right? It's ascended him to another level, right? You know, his star power is kind of low. Now, you know, he's getting the respect that he deserves. But if you able to beat him coming off that career win, that make you look like a bad mother. Because if you fight Errol next, Errol coming off that loss, and how he looked in that loss, yeah, you get the money, you get the respect because Errol Spence is a name, but he's coming off a loss. You're going to have the people say, oh, you fought Errol, he's coming off a loss. I fight Terrence Crawford first. If I was Tim Tszyu, if I was Tim, we fighting Terrence Crawford first. That's it. I don't know. Give me Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean? He want that smoke? Let's get to it. He coming off a career win. You know, that's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? If I was Tim Tszyu, we fighting Terrence Crawford first. That's what it is. But I understand if he fight Errol first because he's like, man, he even said yesterday, man, I'll fight both of them, but I'll fight with what makes sense. So whoever's going to bring me the most money, I'm going to fight him. You understand? It's a business, too. These dudes putting their life on the line to fight. So I like the energy that Tim is bringing. He's leveled up. You know what I mean? It's a good fight. You know, either way it go. Tim is in a win-win situation. He fight Terrence, he win. He fight Errol, he win. It's a win-win situation. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I'm going to have some more heat coming, and I'll come out the gym. Boss gone.